Hello. And hello. Thank you for joining me. How you guys doing? 5 classic German foods. You should give a try. You should give a try. You know, I'm kind of impressed by that title because it almost seems like, I don't even know if that's technically proper English, is it? It feels very advanced, guys. You should give a try. Anyway, DW Food. Check them out, link down below. Small and up and coming little YouTube channel, guys. No, DW Legends on YouTube. They have all the best German content. So, yeah, and information. So, I want to learn some more German foods. I'm hungry. What can I say?
German cuisine is considered meat.
And I mean, of course, I know the basics, you know. We'll see. I'm hoping to learn some new stuff here. You know, I know the schnitzel. I know the sauerkraut and the currywurst. The bratwurst, even. Just kidding. Bratwurst is way more popular here in America than currywurst. Bratwurst is actually a staple, like at a backyard barbecue here in the States. Anyway.
Heavy, but the cliche is only partly true. We'll show you 5 typical specialties from Germany, from hearty to vegetarian to sweet.
Wait, you guys hold the pretzels that way? Is this actually the correct way to hold a pretzel? I've been holding it upside down my whole life.
To sweet. Bet you wouldn't have guessed that one of them is actually a German invention.
Actually, I would have thought they all were.
Let's start with a classic, the Schweinshaxe. This knuckle of pork probably corresponds to the image that many people have of German food, served with a side of...
It does, but I wouldn't have known what it was called.
Bavarian
or that it was pork.
Folk music, like here in Munich's Hofbräuhaus.
Now, okay, all right. I might have to do some research on what is this cup he's got? Why does it flip open like that? It's a traditional German stoneware beer stein with a hinged pewter lid. Disease prevention. That's the purpose of the hinged lid. Lids were mandated during the 14th century Black Plague. See, this is why it's cool you guys have such long history. We don't have shit like that here in the States. There's nothing held over from the Black Plague. Fly control. That sounds kind of nice. I kind of like this. I like the idea. I want one. You know, just keep shit out of my drink. Simple principle. I like that principle. Keep that shit out of my drink if it's not beer.
Hofbräuhaus. Wolfgang Reitmeier uses basic ingredients when preparing this typical Bavarian specialty, but he's very particular about the origin and quality of the meat.
Wichtig für die Zutaten ist halt Regionalität. Das ist einfach das nachvollziehbar ist, wo kommt das Ganze her.
Why is everyone named Wolfgang in Germany?
And this is how the knuckles
That's the coolest name.
Are prepared. The front leg of the pork is seasoned with garlic, salt, pepper, and a mixture of caraway seeds. After resting for an hour, the meat goes into the oven.
It has to rest for an hour? How do restaurants do this?
For 30 minutes at 160 degrees Celsius to begin with. Then it's basted with dark beer and put back in. After 2 hours, the pork knuckle is basted 2 more times with black beer and grilled at a high
He's pouring it out of his own beer stein.
Temperature until a perfect, slightly caramelized crust is formed.
Wow.
The Schweinshaxe is traditionally served with a potato dumpling and gravy.
The gravy looks good with the dumpling. Oh, yes.
When boiled, the pork knuckle is known as Eisbein,
I don't like that one.
a dish more popular in northern Germany, where it's usually eaten with sauerkraut and potatoes. Either way, the pork
I
knuckle
don't think so.
is an absolute staple of German cuisine.
I want that one.
Time now for something vegetarian. This vegetable is the headliner
Ew.
on many German menus in springtime,
I'm just kidding, vegetarians.
asparagus. The season lasts about 3 months, and during this time,
Asparagus.
Germans
I didn't even recognize that as asparagus, but it's the white asparagus, huh?
eat an average of around 1.4 kilograms of asparagus per person. Asparagus has been grown in the
It's more than I weigh.
region around
Just kidding, I have no idea how much a kilogram is. Just kidding, I kind of do. Actually, I kind of don't. I think it's like it's like half a pound. Let me see here real quick. 1 lb, 2 kg. Yes. Yes, it is like half a pound.
Belitz, south of Berlin, since the middle of the 19th century. The soft, sandy soil here is ideal.
In diesem Sand wächst der Spargel
You grow it in sand.
möglichst gerade und er hat keinen Widerstand und weil er auch ein leichtes, der Boden erwärmt sich gut und dadurch kriegt der Spargel auch hier sein einzigartiges Aroma.
Around 10% is green asparagus, which grows above ground, and 90% is white and grows underground.
What? So the white is like nothing like the green asparagus.
As soon as the tips begin to peek out of the soil, the white asparagus is harvested, mostly by hand. Because of the complicated harvesting process, it was seen as a luxury in the past, which only the wealthy could afford. That's why it was also known as the royal vegetable or white gold. In Germany, it's served with hollandaise sauce and potatoes.
So how do you pay? Who's out there chopping this stuff? Don't answer that.
Some have it with a schnitzel, but the absolute spring classic is a vegetarian dish. Asparagus served with breadcrumbs browned in butter. Our next stop, the bakery. This is a specialty that is associated with Germany all over the world, the pretzel. Especially in southern Germany, life without pretzels is unthinkable. A distinction
Even here in Indiana, it's unthinkable to me.
is made between the Bavarian and Swabian varieties.
I am more intrigued by the Swabian one because it's so different looking.
The dough consists of wheat flour, water, yeast, and a mixture of salt, malt, and either margarine, butter, or lard. The dough is divided, rolled out, and then skillfully twisted into shape. This takes a lot of practice.
Let's see AI do that.
Es ist einmal so, dann so.
AI can't harvest the asparagus and it can't twist a pretzel. You guys are safe.
Und so. Total simpel. Das ist ja eigentlich auch das,
The
was
only,
die Leute
the
am
only
meisten
jobs left will be German jobs.
fasziniert. Das Schlingen.
After the pretzels have risen, they're coated with diluted baking soda.
It kind of reminds me of like making a pizza, that type of process. You have to be skilled with the dough. This is a different type of thing.
Symmetrical and deep golden brown. This is what a Bavarian pretzel should look like. The Swabian version differs mainly in its shape. It's all about the so-called belly and the thin arms.
Das Wichtige ist an der schwäbischen Brezel die dünnen Ärmchen, die nachher groß werden.
So if you like accidentally make it not, like that, and it just looks like a Bavarian one, they just throw it away.
Und der Bauch, der dann schön
No, they probably ball it back up and do it again, huh?
locker ist und dann auch dann weich ist.
Regardless of
So you get different textures. This is genius. This is genius. I want to bite into the belly.
your preferred shape, the pretzel is
Now, would it be okay if I dipped it into nacho cheese? I know you guys use mustard, and that's the proper thing. But I love a pretzel with nacho cheese. It sounds kind of blasphemous.
undeniably the flagship of German baking. Could the same be said about our next German specialty? You really have to like eating fish to find out. The fish rolls are particularly popular
This is
in
what the Northerners are eating.
northern Germany in every possible variation.
Natürlich ein Lachsbrötchen.
Ein Backfisch, also was Paniertes.
Krabbenbrötchen. Bin schon ganz gespannt, wie das schmeckt.
You'll mainly find the beloved snack by the coast at little stands like this one in the port of Hamburg. Always with fresh fish
Why does the fish look like raw?
and usually topped with some onions. The king, or should we say chancellor of fish rolls, is the one with Bismarck herring. Herring fillets are marinated in vinegar and salt and mixed with mustard seeds, onions, bay leaves, and allspice. The herring is then left to marinate in the spicy broth for a week. It's named after the German Chancellor Otto von Bismarck, who ruled at the end of the 19th century. According to legend, a local merchant sent him a barrel of
He united Germany. He took down the Berlin Wall and he reunited Germany, guys.
the pickled herring and got permission to name it after him. Today, the Bismarck roll is the classic fish roll, a street food that is a must-try for any visitor to northern Germany. Moving on to dessert. The
I'm not big into fish, so I don't know what to say.
typically German spaghetti
I mean, I do like fish.
ice cream.
Spaghetti ice cream.
Typically German? It sure is.
Oh
The
my
noodle-shaped
God.
ice cream with strawberry sauce and white chocolate sprinkles was created here in Mannheim in southwest
Because no one else is crazy enough to make this.
Germany. Dario Fontanella, the son of Italian immigrants, came up with this unusual creation in his father's ice cream parlor. It first appeared on the menu in 1969, inspired by a dessert he had eaten on vacation.
Neugierig bin ich an der Theke gegangen, habe der Frau gefragt, habe gesagt, sagen Sie mal, können Sie mir erklären, wie Sie diese Schnürchen da rausgemacht haben? Und dann hat sie gesagt, das ist ganz einfach. Ich habe Kastanienpüree genommen und das habe ich durch
You stole someone's idea?
eine Kartoffelpresse gejagt, ja? Und da habe ich gedacht, das ist aber genial.
For spaghetti
I'm gonna be rich. That's brilliant.
ice cream,
No, I do love this is, you know, a much bigger phenomenon and associated with Germany. Like I've seen this before. And it's amazing how big this, you know, concoction is. Considering it's just ice cream spaghetti.
alla Fontanella, you need milk, cream, thickener, egg yolk powder, and sugar, plus some vanilla extract and lemon. The ice cream mixture is made at -8 degrees Celsius.
Okay.
To make the red sauce, strawberries are pureed.
No way, you don't use like some kind of cancer-causing chemical? That's cool.
Then you're good to go. The vanilla ice cream spaghetti is placed on a portion of cream with a strawberry puree acting as the tomato sauce and white chocolate sprinkles as parmesan. This is definitely the sweetest spaghetti dish you'll ever try. What are some of the typical specialties in your
It does kind of look though like the spaghetti would melt very quickly. I could be wrong. Maybe it's this. Maybe it's made out of the same. I don't know how Dippin' Dots are made. Do you guys have those? Dippin' Dots? Somehow they kind of freeze dry them or something so that they don't melt real quick. Maybe they do that. Well, I guess if they did that, then they would have said that. So they probably don't do that. So my concern is that that spaghetti is going to melt and just become ice cream. And what fun is that? You got to eat it pretty quick, I guess.
home country?
I don't just want ice cream. I want spaghetti ice cream. Where is my Mettbrötchen? Don't worry, guys. It's coming right up. I won't forget the Mettbrötchen. Whatever that is. Oh, God. Why? There's a reason they didn't include this, guys. Nobody wants this. Raw meat on the bread. My favorite is rouladen. Thin slice of beef rolled up with bacon, onions, a pickle, and mustard. Professionally made pretzels are never coated in diluted baking soda. That's for some home cooks. What is used is lye. I was actually gonna say that. But I don't know what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? I'm gonna let the German people tell me how to make a pretzel, but I'm like, where's the lye? And that's just like, it will like kill you if you don't know what you're doing, right? Or make soap. One or the other. Thanks for watching, guys. Yummy. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.